Ready. And action. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Time for part 2 of Professor Victor Singingeagle's brilliant lectures here at Sisseton, Wahpeton College in beautiful downtown Agency Village, South Dakota. This is Native American literature, and today is Monday, March 24th, 2025. And now, without any further ado, it's the man himself, the brilliant Professor Victor Singingeagle! Yay! Right on. Okay. Now, as I promised, I was going to torture you guys with some books. Well, let's grab the pictures first. We're going to mess with Laura Tohe first. And I have forgotten what Tohe means. She told me several times, but what the heck? I'm getting senile and old. I'm going to read from Changing Woman, or Changing Women, from her book, Sister Nations. So, by the way, I'm here now. You can see this here. There we go. Sister Nations. That's that book right there. So I'm going to, as a typical book nerd, I keep telling people I don't like to read to students, but sometimes you just have to because students get, well, lazy. I don't know what else to say. Sometimes you got to put a little salt in your horse's oats to make him drink water. In this case, I'm going to put salt in my students' oats to make them read more. Changing Women. This is a book that you don't own, but I hope maybe if you get nerdy like me, you'll get it. Sister Nations, Native American Women Writers on Community. So here we go. Page 3. In the oral tradition of the Diné, they say a baby girl was discovered atop one of the sacred mountains in Dineta in the fourth world. This baby was raised and cared for by first woman and first man. Changing Woman, also known as White Shell Woman, was a special child who came to the world to save it. She is a holy person like White Buffalo Calf Woman and Christ. When she became a young woman, she went through the first Kilnalda, a puberty ceremony. This transformative event marks a time of ceremony and celebration in which the family, clan, and community are involved. There is no shame, mystery, or fear of the natural process of maturation and aging. With age comes life experience, knowledge, and wisdom, for which there is respect. During the ceremony, the initiate embodies the spirit of Changing Woman. To the Diné, she is Asda Nadlihi, who birthed the twin heroes, who made the world safe for habitation. By taking parts of her body, Changing Woman created the 4 principal clans. Changing Woman transforms herself according to the seasons of the year from childhood through each of life's stages until she reaches old age. When spring arrives, she transforms into a beautiful young woman again, hence her name. While the Changing Woman is a part of the Navajo blessing way, she also represents the life stages of all women whose lives are continually in the process of transformation and recreation as daughter, sister, mother, aunt, and grandmother. The works included in this section acknowledge Native women's experience and wisdom connected to indigenous knowledge despite disruption, oppression, and banishment by colonialism and patriarchy. The voices speak of women's roles and responsibilities in continuance of family and nation, women united in the duties of burial rituals and renewal, and, above all, kinship ties to earth and community to create a stable and growing society. for it is often the women who form the backbone of their nations. Here are voices from traditional oral literatures and from women raised in cities who still identify with their ancestry back home. Here are voices that speak of the worship of youth and invisibility of old age, ubiquitous in popular culture. The written art collected here leaves a legacy of how Native women are bound through blood, history, through healing power of humor and language. The voices expressed here reveal the transformative and recreative abilities of being female, of being changing women, and using the common language we call English to tell our stories and our lives. For to have no stories is to be an empty person. Laura Tohe. Ooh, that's lovely. I love it. All right, how much talking did I do? 6 minutes. It reminds me, I'm going to pull up something that I didn't have before, but just reading that section makes me remember one of my old mentors, Paula Gunn Allen. She wrote a book called The Sacred Circle. Let me pull it up. Paula Gunn Allen. I can't see. Oh, there we go. Paula Gunn. The Sacred Hoop. That's what it is. It's called The Sacred Hoop. Recovering the Feminine in American Indian Traditions. This is an awesome book. I think I have 3 or 4 copies of it in my office. So if anybody ever wants to come and bug me and borrow it, you're more than welcome. But she made me promise years ago, before she passed away, I was supposed to write the male version. Because as you know, a lot of us natives, we say, above all else, balance, my child. And what she meant by that is that I was supposed to write one called the Sacred Arrow, reclaiming the masculine in American Indian traditions. I promised her I was going to write that, and I haven't done it yet. Bad. So I got to get on that. All right. Enough of that. Let's get back to Laura Tohe, shall we? How much time do we have? Oh, man, I got to get busy. All right, here we go. Let me see. I'm going to also read from Sei. This is this wonderful picture book she's got here. Oh, can you see that? Yes, you can. There we go. This beautiful picture book, and on page 5, there's some impactful stuff in this book, but I wanted to read especially from page 5, where there are some youngsters standing at the rim, probably of Grand Canyon. Let me quit yakking and just read at the rim. Enrico says, when I stand here, I want to jump into the canyon. When I visit the ocean, I want to run into it. It's a psychological desire to want to become one with what's more powerful than us. Someone told him that once. Looking into the canyon, I know what he means. Look. This urge to put feet to the rocky edge, bend knees and extend arms like an Olympian diver. Take a breath and summon all your courage. Pushing off into airiness isn't hard if you know there's love waiting in the warm sand below to dust the fright off your shoulders and ask how your trip was. Love places a warm hand on your belly and pulls the covers over your cold shoulders. Sings a mountain song in the canal of your ear. Love offers shelter from blades and gunshots, opens the folds of its being, and builds a fire to wait for your return. At the rim, I want to jump off into your canyon and run into your ocean, naked and reborn. Again, Laura Tohe. I should put up a picture of the Grand Canyon so you can see what we're talking about. There's sometimes people just look. Let me do Grand Canyon. Grandcan. There we go. Enter. I want a picture. And we got people standing and sitting images. This is huge. I mean, there we go. That's a beautiful picture right there. Oh, come on, give me a big picture. It's a cliff. And it's like, do you want to take the 60-second tour? That's what the park rangers often say. So you better be careful, don't wander off the trail. But there's a temptation, especially for natives, to just wish they could go jump. Wah! And never mind, I'm talking too much because I said I wasn't going to do that. I'm just going to read. Now, let's do another one. This is from Laura Tohe. No Parole Today, page 7. She's real quiet. This is a poem as well. Page 7. Here it is. She's real quiet. A letter from the Indian school. I met this girl, May Jean from St. Michael's. She's real quiet. Nobody gives her a hard time. None of the Mustangs, the girl gang, have it in for her. The matrons don't put her on extra detail like waxing and polishing the hallways or cleaning the toilets. She's never on extra detail. She's real shy. May Jean gets up early soon after the 5:30 lights come on. She showers, dresses, and styles her hair carefully to put it into a puffy bouffant resembling a small tumbleweed, every hair in place. At the beginning of school, when we have money and supplies, she sprays a sticky mist of Aquanet over her hair. If you watch her doing her hair, she gets embarrassed and drops her comb into the drawer and says she's ready. She signed my yearbook with letters lined up perfectly on an invisible line to a real cool chick I have known for the past years. It has been more than a pleasure knowing you and taking your jokes. I appreciate your kindness and friendship you have shown me. I will never forget it. Good luck toward your educational goals, and may happiness come your way in the years to come. Always, May Jean Begay, AHS 70. On our way to the dining room this morning, she tells me she's been here 9 years, ever since she was 6 years old, longer than most of us. Nobody ever comes to visit her, and she never goes home during vacations, not even Christmas. Doesn't have a boyfriend like some of the other girls. Never seen her drink, sniff glue, or gasoline. Never gossips about the matrons, and she doesn't cuss. She's Catholic, but she hardly ever goes to church. One time we went to Presbyterian church just to have Oreo cookies and coffee because we missed breakfast. She's real quiet and calm, laughs softly. She gets along with everybody. She's been here the longest of us all. May Jean knows all the do's and don'ts at Indian school. Watch her. Ooh, okay. I'm not going to comment too much because I'll just stand up here and make an idiot out of myself. Now, how much time? Oh, man, 13 minutes. I'm going to do the last section with this is Tiffany Midge and Drew Hayden Taylor. So thank you so much for being so patient with me. Talk to you soon.